What up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
Tales from the deep.
The cure for all your needs.
Hell yeah. This is the 420 episode.
Yeah, I hope everyone's out here smoking weed.
Shit,
having a wonderful fucking blissful day in Colorado.
The 303.
We might as well be the new weed capital.
Captain Chronic and Commander Cannabis on the scene.
On the scene with it. You already know. You better be ready for that show. Coming up on freaking Thursday.
Oh yeah, open up for Mr. Pookie.
Mr. Pookie.
Shit,
too
man.
Too bad they don't got Mr. Lucci. Mr. Lucci. This is like a partner or whatever.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well,
I think he might be in jail though.
Oh really? Well, better one than none, I guess, huh?
Yes. Are you a little familiar with Mr. Pookie at all? I think
honestly,
I've showed you a couple tracks.
I've heard some of the stuff, but I'm not like, I'm definitely not an aficionado or listening to him too much,
Yeah, I grew up on Mr. Pookie, so
sure.
I know Mr. Pookie. I seen that. I was like, that's a pretty tight show. At first, I wasn't really gonna get on it, but then, like I said, the whole switch up of the shows and stuff. So he just threw me that other one for free. And actually, at first, he was gonna charge me. Charge me a little extra, yeah.
Did you bring it up or something?
Nah, he just didn't even, I don't know, he sent the messages and I seen them. And then I was working, so I couldn't get to him right away. And then he unsent them later, and then he said that I could get it without paying any extra.
Makes sense. That's cool. Sweet. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man, to see the opening up of all these performances and stuff. Like seeing how King Ice was going on tour and seeing how King Frenzy and them are able to jump on some of these shows and shit.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen it was the third. It was what is it?
Well, last night.
The 16th, right? It was the 16th. Yeah. That was the show. Oh, for the ISO.
Oh, the Roxy.
ISO and King Cash. I think it was at Herman's Hideaway though.
I know there was one last night too. That they
that was the 16th. That's what I'm saying.
I don't pay attention days.
Fuck days. Days don't matter. It's now.
One moment at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That shit's tight though. I like it. It's cool to get back to shows and stuff.
Yeah, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to get back to shows. I know actually Esteban was saying he's like, I was gonna ask you if you weren't doing this Mr. Pookie show, you go do this festival with me out in Washington or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's tight.
That'd be pretty tight.
What is that?
Just like some little music festival or whatever.
When is it though?
I think 25th. I know it's this next week, the same week as Mr. Pookie, because he can't make it.
Oh.
Because he said he was gonna go, but he has that tour or that festival. He's talking about another festival though that he wants me to get on. You might be interested. He's saying later on in the summer.
Colorado or somewhere else?
Somewhere else. I forget where that was.
Might be down. Yeah, I've actually been saving up some PTO. It's hard, man. Getting away from work sometimes.
Bro.
They don't want you to leave.
Especially for a company like Walmart, bro. As unions, they're obligated, to give you time after a year. There's certain stipulations they have to follow. In Walmart, they're not obliged necessarily by any of that.
Yeah, I mean, so the way it works for us, there's a yearly cap on the certain amount of hours you can actually get of PTO.
Yeah.
And so once you've earned them, you only get a certain amount a year, right? So say you get I don't know, something 40 hours, right, a year. If you spend, as you get them, then say comes December, you've pretty much already earned all you could have earned, and then you're out of luck until the beginning of the new year. But,
wow.
Yeah, so you gotta play it wise, man.
Yeah. Have you used any?
I mean, of course I have. But
yeah.
Recently, the past couple of months, I've been trying to save and not call in as much, so I can have a vacation at some point. That'd be really nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Freaking I had 32 hours whenever I got my vacation.
Nice.
Cause it builds up, so I'm pretty sure you have to you have to work a certain amount of hours.
Yeah.
Depending on however many hours you work, you get more.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure after like 3 or 4 years, you get up to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, freaking vacation time, and that's pretty tight. Look forward to that.
Yeah, no, the way it works too is the longer you're there, the more you accrue. So like once after 7 years when you're vested, dude, you get like PTO like fucking crazy. Like it's crazy. I was looking at it because there's like a chart that shows it, and yeah, dude, like you know, for me, like being like my first year, you know, you'd only get like I said, like you know, a certain amount per hour you work or per day you work, you know, and like for the people who've been there like 7 years, they get like a bunch. And that'd be fucking nice. But
yeah, like at my job, because they had a change in the contract, like I think it was like 2008 or some shit. But yeah, so like on the old contract, if you're on the old contract, these people get paid so much more money. Like they get double time for fucking Sundays. They get like one of the dudes, he gets like 3 months or some shit fucking vacation time, bro.
sheesh, that'd be tight.
Yeah, he'll just take a month at a time. Oh, I'm gonna take a month off. I won't see this guy forever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, are you serious, man?
Yeah.
I wish I could be on that level, you know, but too bad for us on the new contracts. I don't think we can ever get to that point, you know, unless maybe after like 30 years or so.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you know, the truth is the hard work does pay off. You know, I've seen it, and it's
nah, for real. That's how I got my car, bro. Like, if I didn't have my job for as long as I did, and I didn't have like my place, and having, you know, built up myself the way I have in this past year, I wouldn't have got my car. You know, my position in life is what helped me get my car. Really. You know, I didn't have fucking $14,000. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw down on a car.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nah, I put 1,000 down, and you know, my job actually, like that shit really is clutch. A job helped me get this place too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to get this place by myself because of my job. You know, because I have a good job and shit, and I'm able to get enough hours, work hard. You know, and get paid enough.
That's what it's about, man. It's about working hard and then enjoying your accomplishments.
Yeah, it's like. You know, that's one thing. So like, I think we talked about it a little bit. So like the law of attraction, you know, there was the huge boom about the law of attraction. And it was building up, and everyone's all on this manifestation tip, you know. And like how I told you about the book I read, I never read the law of attraction.
Yeah.
And so like in that book it talks about every sequence, you know, of manifestation from your thought to it manifesting itself, you know what I'm saying? And like how we're saying, you gotta work for it, you know what I'm saying? You can't expect something to happen, just boom, you can't just
self-manifest for you.
So I ain't gonna lie, there are rare occurrences. Shit, literally just right there, bro. Like you think it into existence, like crazy. Like I've experienced it, but it's just not for you. Yeah.
I get that.
That's not your everyday experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect to freaking just have a car fall in your lap. You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly didn't expect to get a car, bro. I thought I was gonna have to pay more, you know, and do a lot more too, you know. But it actually turned out to be pretty cool, pretty good, and work out really well. And yeah, it's because I work, you know, I work hard. You know, and that's it. It actually helped me realize. I was like, honestly, man, I've come a long way since I was a freaking like a teenager. You know, I'm 23 years old. I might be 24 here in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, bro. And that's what it's about too. You know, growing, changing, learning, progressing.
It helped me like realize where I'm at in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I gotta keep going. I've come a long way. I never thought I'd make it this far. I really didn't. I never really seen past like being a kid, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, the future's always, you know, it's always elusive, you know, because you can always plan for stuff, but, you know, planning in reality is always, you know, it's different. You know, there's always variables you can't account for.
I like to think of more just preparation.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't plan for certain. You can only prepare in case. You feel me?
Yeah. That's an interesting way to look at it. Yeah. But, you know, it's interesting because, yeah, you know, like with work and stuff, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, hey, can you come in this day next week, right? You know, okay, you're planning to do that. But, you know, yeah, everything sort of needs to fall into place in order for that to happen. You know, like there's anything can happen, you know? Not,
for real.
Not even just work, though, and anything. You know what I mean? I understand that. You know, life has variables.
Exactly.
And, you know, so I mean, you just gotta roll with the punches, bro. And keep moving. Because, yeah, stuff's gonna happen regardless.
Exactly, you know? You gotta take into account, you know, what might not happen. Or what you wouldn't expect to happen. You feel me?
Yeah, it's hard, man. Life is it's random. It's a risk.
That's one thing we tend to forget a lot is how spontaneous things are, you know, like.
Yeah.
That's really why, like, honestly, like, I started realizing, bro, like a part of, cause I started doing this real structured lifestyle, you know, trying to like, you know, live like this certain way. And like, yeah, that's good, you know, like, yeah, like the routines are good. It's a fucking guinea pig. Routines are good, you know, and they help a lot. But I noticed that I needed more spontaneity in my life. I need to be more like in the moment and just do things like off the whim a little more, because I felt like my life was just black and white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah.
This and that.
Yeah.
I do this and that. And that's it.
Too monotonous.
Exactly,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
It
was bland.
You know, but yeah, then what I come to learn too is that, you know, everything sort of is monotony. You know, everything is routine. You know, but you gotta find a way to spice it up, to make it a little less routine, to keep it interesting. Like what you're talking about, you know, you know, that's why I love words. You know what I mean?
I know,
you can
bro.
say things
and actually, my rapping is what helped me realize it. It's because I started realizing I created this kind of routine for myself. Even when I freestyle, you know, I like sequence my thoughts in a certain way, you know, and I prepare it and I build it as I flow. And like, yeah, that works. But I remember when I used to flow back in the day, I used to just be spontaneous. And I'd just be like, just throwing shit out there. And that's when I get my best shit. Like, for real. That's when I get, like, my most creative. You know, I just throw things together. Just fucking boom, boom. Just throw it out there, you know, and just flow with it.
Yeah.
And just let it flow. You know, like, I always, that's what I would always tell everybody, too. You know, I'm like, just let it flow. Just let it flow. You know, and, like, I've been trying to reteach myself this stuff. You know, and that's what I realized. I feel like I've just been missing that element, that spontaneity, you know, just that, you know, just being able to just throw it out there, you know, or whenever, you know what I'm saying? Just do anything at just on the jump, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. And, you know, even freestyling, it really helped me get my mind, like, quicker, you know, more responsive to just, you know, things people say, you know, being able to react quicker and think of something that's actually witty and funny, like, or,
I know.
you know, a good quote. And it's fun. You know, shit like that is tight. And rapping really, freestyling, you know, really helped me get good with that, because that's what you do on the fly. You know, you're trying to think real quick in the moment. Like, what's something that goes with this beat, that goes with what I'm saying, that sounds tight, that rhymes. That's dope.
Exactly, bro. It keeps you agile in your thought processes. And I like, you know, what I've noticed with writing is that it helps me organize my thought process and structure it, you know? Because, like, freestyle is like a lot of free flow, you know, and just kind of just sporadic, you know what I'm saying? But, like, writing helped me understand, you know, like the structure, how to structure my bars, you know, or patterns and rhyme patterns, you know what I'm saying? So now I have all these different structures and formats that I like flip through when I freestyle.
Definitely.
Which is cool, you know, because you can play with the words inside these structures.
You know, and even you know, making new songs and even just bars from songs. You know, you'll find a way to say a bar that you wrote in a different way, or that sounds cooler in a different inflection, and that's always cool too.
Yeah.
Because you have all that shit deep in your brain, you know, that you memorize, and you know it's there, and it's good stuff.
Yeah, bro. So I've been trying to mix it, you know, use a lot of use the preparation element and also the spontaneous element, you know what I'm saying, in the moment when I write, when I freestyle, just life in general, you know.
Hell yeah, man. I feel that for sure. It's interesting, man. This thing called life.
Oh yeah, man.
It's a trip.
Life is a trip, bro. That's just to say the least.
Oh, that's an understatement.
For real, man. Man, this shit's wild out here. And everybody's experience, you know.
So, what is your take on, you know, cannabis itself, I guess? You know, I mean, maybe we've talked about it before, but I mean...
I'm pretty sure I've established this with many people that, you know, maybe not on like a real personal level, but like, yeah, I don't see it as bad. It's definitely not bad. It can be bad, like anything, you know. You should never let anything run your life and overtake you, regardless of what it is.
Definitely.
I'm saying, like, you know, if I feel like I feel like I shouldn't smoke, I'm not gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bottom line, but I kind of, you know, I don't smoke too much. You know, I feel like, you know, I like to keep it reasonable.
Definitely.
But weed has helped me a lot, for sure, in many ways. You know, I'm sure it's helped many other people in a lot of ways. And I see it as really, really beneficial, more than detrimental.
No doubt. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's, you know, everybody's body's different. Everybody's different in general. You know, it's going to affect everybody different like anything else, you know. So, personally, yeah, I don't think it's like the demon. You know, a lot of people like to label it as like a, you know, just like it's the gateway drug or whatever, bro,
Yeah.
and all this other bullshit. It's just, you know, it's way different. You know what I mean? It definitely should not be a Schedule 1 drug, that's for certain. And I mean, it's, you know, obviously it's, you know, maybe this sounds controversial to some. You know, it is a plant, but it is a drug. You know what I mean? It has psychoactive properties. You know, like I said, it can affect people differently. Some people can hallucinate on it, you know, because that's just how their body reacts to it.
Exactly.
And I mean, that's just what it is, you know, and it's not for everybody. And, you know, I don't think you should do it. You shouldn't do it. You know, if that's where you gravitate towards, that's your prerogative. You know, life is whatever you want, bro. But I think, you know, and part of the exploration, you know, I've tried it, and, you know, I've come to like it. It's, yeah. You know what I mean? People try to say too, it's like something that just ruins people's drives, and like, look at you, bro. You know what I mean? You smoke. You're doing songs, like constantly working.
Bro, I smoke or do songs. I smoke, go to work.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, like,
you know,
it's about you. You know, if you're driven.
Yeah.
You know, like, I ain't gonna lie, you know, it can make me tired. Yeah, you know, so I don't smoke too much. You feel me? Like I said, I don't smoke too much because I know how weed affects me.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna smoke too much before I go drive home and at night after work.
Yeah, you gotta be smart about it.
Exactly,
Like anything, like alcohol.
Exactly.
There is a certain limit of alcohol. You could have like, a shot or a glass of wine and still be able to drive. That's just that's what the book says. That's what the book said. I don't know if it changed. But that's what it was. You know what I mean? And there's limits. Like you just gotta know.
Pretty sure you
just
can't be over like 0.8 or something like that.
Yeah, man. It's,
a certain degree.
Yeah, it's 0.8 or something like that. Yeah, with alcohol.
Yeah.
And it's about it's about anything. Making the right decision. Being smart about what you're doing, and having self-control. And I mean, not to say I've always had this in life. I've come to this point. But with everything, you gotta learn. You gotta work through it. You gotta understand what it is.
It's like alcohol, bro. When we was drinking those big gallons of fucking vodka, remember?
Yeah, we had no self-control,
bro. That was crazy. We drank we didn't even drink hardly any of it. Like
and then Ron kept the old ones.
Yeah, he just kept them. We got so fucking drunk. I was blacked out.
For real, dude. I was just laying there on that couch, just fucking throwing up, just staring at the sky, and it was interesting. I mean, you learn. I'd hope you would.
I remember seeing a video, and I fell against the wall, and my pants fell down.
Oh, shit.
I fell against the wall, my pants fell down. I was like, are you serious? That was me? Yeah, and then they were all talking about how I knocked over the shelf.
Yeah, I remember that.
All the dishes and shit. I was like, damn.
Did you like break the microwave or something? Something like that.
I broke a whole bunch of shit. That's all I know. I might have broke the microwave. I wouldn't doubt it. Like I said, I was not there.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah. I drank a little much.
Ronald had to carry me up the stairs. I threw up on his bed.
Yeah, he went to King Supers and shit. I don't know how he did that. I didn't go.
I'm pretty sure that's where I blacked out because I remember leaving, bro. I remember we were going to King Supers.
Oh shit! You remember? I think you were there that 420 where me. I know Aaron was there, and there was like Eddie and Tanya. Were you there? And we went down to like the Capitol Park.
I think so. And then was that the one that when we left right before the shooting?
Yeah. Yeah. See, that was the one.
Yeah, I remember that shit, bro.
Yeah, that was
a trip.
You wanna? Oh shit. Oh yeah, you got your weed. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, man, that was interesting. I remember I was all passed out on the grass and shit. Interesting times. I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, 'cause we were just chilling. We were there for a while. We were there all day. We went like early.
It was Eddie.
It was Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie and Tanya. Yeah, it was good times, man. Shit. And Chewy. I remember I brought some lawn chairs. That was pretty cool. Or the fold-up chairs,
I just remember that. I just remember leaving right before the fucking...
Yeah.
Right before the shooting happened. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Life. I mean, it was... Someone had to pull a gun. Sadness.
Yeah, man. You need to take care of each other out here.
Well,
quit trying to hurt each other.
It was never... something I've come to agree to is that... violence is never necessary. Never. In any scenario. Unless it's for your life. That's it. That's the only time I really think you should be, using violence or be violent towards another. Unless your life is threatened. In any other scenario, it's unnecessary and, yeah, man, it's just purposeless. It could be solved another way.
Yeah, if you're having an argument with somebody, fucking walk away.
Yeah, bro.
Sometimes it's not that serious.
Yeah, but you don't need to get physical. You don't need to, abuse someone to get your point across.
don't like how someone's talking to me, I just let them know. You know, not talking like that. A lot of people respect it.
Yeah, you know, as long as you're forward, a lot of people.
Yeah, if you're like real assertive, you know, not like too aggressive, you know, you're just like serious. You know, like nah, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes though too, because you know, not if you're like that, not everybody else is like that.
Yeah, there's some people, bro. There's some people who are freaking just maybe they're drunk or they're just mad at the world, at life. I remember this one guy on the train. He called me a bitch. I was like, bro, are you fucking serious? I was like, is that how you treat people? I was like, like for real, bro. I'm like, I wanted to beat him up, but I did it at the same time. He's all drunk and stuff. I'm like, bro, this is just, and we're on the train.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to get arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an RGD cop right there and some other guy. They're obviously about to call the cops.
Oh, they're watching him?
Yeah. And I'm just like, this motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's it's a good life though. You know, taking the high road sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
Saves you a lot of fucking, you know, stress.
And I had to get to work, bro. I was like, I'm not trying to deal with you, bro.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's more work than it's worth.
Yeah, it was just annoying. I was like, damn. That's what I was telling. I was like, bro, this is really how you treat people? I was like, bro, you got like fucked up. I was like, that's what it made me want to whip his ass even more, just to almost teach him a lesson. You know, I was like, man, this guy, like, how do you talk to people like this? You know, just some guy on the fucking train, because.
So you're just threatening you and shit?
Oh yeah, because like. I'm in my zone or something. I think I was like I was writing on my phone. I was writing the verse or something like that. And he was like, I think he had a bike or something. And I was standing in the beginning of the train where the bikes get off. He's like, just looking at me. He goes, hey man, can you go sit over there? I'm about to get off. And I was like, well, yeah, I'll move whenever you go, whenever you get off. He said, oh, I'm just saying, man, make it easier. I was like, I'm just saying I can move. It's not that big a deal, bro. He's all mad. He's like, fucking bitch. I was like, really, bro? I was like, I ain't no fucking bitch, bro. You call me a bitch? Like, and he just, I forget what he said.
Yeah.
And then he just kept calling me a bitch. And I was just like, bro, this is really how you talk to people? I'm like, this is how you treat people, bro? Like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
And then he got in my face. And he was going to do something. And I just looked at him in his eyes. He's like, so I'm not trying to fight you, man. I'm not trying to fight you either. I was like, you don't gotta call me a bitch. I was like,
for real, man. People, you know, respect is everything. It's all about.
Nah, for real though.
Yeah, a good cordia. That's one thing I've always been big on respect and stuff. But like one thing the 40 Laws of Power talks about, you know, it's like all about kind of like courtship. You know, like the court, you know, just paying respect. And like, you know, in general, you know, like, because why? You know, I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be successful in life. And burning bridges is not the way towards success in any matter, you know. You never know where anybody's going to be in life. You know, that person could, you know, like, become the king, the president, in like a month or two. Who knows? You know, anything happens, bro. The world's a wild place. So I mean, yeah, man.
That's true, man.
I never burned a bridge.
Definitely not.
Yeah, because you know, life is varied, man. Life changes. It's never gonna be the same day after day. But people do what they do. Haters gonna hate. Oh, man.
Bubbled up on me, man.
Yeah, got you.
Got me.
Yeah, man. I feel like, cannabis, the whole plant, is far more useful than, just the flower itself. Cannabis, hemp, can be used for anything, everything. Paper and textiles. Yeah, it would have been, it'd be so much cheaper. If only that could become the new norm instead of, having to destroy, the Amazon and all the other places. Like, I get, maybe that's, their source of income and such, those areas and those people. Man, it's just, it'd be crazy, to see the change, and it'd be cool, but I felt like, for some reason, it just won't happen, like, fast enough, but, that'd be cool, to see hemp more widely used. I mean, I guess, in a way, I see it like in lotions and stuff, and other stuff now, CBD.
Yeah, it's working its way.
Yeah, it's getting around.
But yeah, definitely, because it's still illegal on a federal scale. That's why it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, widely.
Yeah. How do you feel about the idea that they might not want to legalize it through the paper industry?
Well, that's kind of how I feel, because it's a huge industry. I mean, it's in everything. Everything is paper based off of tree. Like the wrapping and like everything. I'm gonna say it again, but everything.
Yeah, like you can, and like hemp even you can use it for a lot more things than the paper.
Yeah,
you can use it for fucking lotions. Yeah, clothing. Freaking so much things. It'd be a huge competitor in a lot of different markets. So I feel like that could potentially be a reason. I always heard that's why they illegalized it in the first place. But
yeah, I mean,
who's to say?
Certainly don't agree. That's the other one, man. That's horrible. People going to prison for could you imagine being in prison for years now or something, and then you see Colorado go legal and stuff like that, and you're still just rotting away in a prison for just an ounce or something, something that maybe you just wanted, or maybe we're selling a little bit of it, and 25 years, long years in solitary and shit, in hard prisons for weed. It's fuck. It's sad, man. That's criminal. Fuck, dude. People's lives,
Yeah, that's sad, bro. And it's like nothing to them.
Yeah, cold-blooded, ruthless.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
The prison system's all types of fucked up.
Yeah, man, they're all outdated systems. They haven't been revised since ever. The same system since the beginning. Just year after year, new people moving in, taught the same old tricks.
Yeah, in I'm pretty sure North Dakota, right, they have a law that says you cannot fall asleep with your shoes on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. This one, I did that shit, man. We talked about it before, but it'd be good to have a board, that went through and analyzed laws in every city or maybe even every state, just to go through and make sure is this still legally relevant? No? Okay, let's put it to a vote then. People are gonna decide. Is it not? Is it? Boom, vote. Yes, no. Is it? Boom, no. Okay. Move on. But no, we have these old ass laws that sit around forever doing fucking damage to people.
For real.
People in poverty and shit. Fuck.
Cops just fucking with people.
Yeah, it's
could you imagine getting arrested for just falling asleep with your shoes on?
Yeah, that'd be stupid, dude.
Oh my god.
I would hope they
bro.
don't enforce that. But,
I'd hope.
I can
I'd
imagine
hope.
someone just looking for a reason could use that just to
I'd hope it just be a
arrest
ticket.
somebody.
Yeah, it'd just be like a ticket or something. If anything, if they were trying to be stupid. I feel like that's just like an extra charge. So like, they find a drunk, you know what I'm saying? He's drunk in public.
Oh,
They
right.
give him a charge with the fucking falling asleep with your shoes on it.
He was drunk and he was wearing his shoes. Double up. I put him away for 10 days.
Fucking stupid, bro.
I wouldn't get these 10 good days of labor out of him. Yeah, man, it's interesting. It's an interesting world that we truly live in. You know, when you stop and look at like, you know, how these places are actually running, and you know, just they're bad. You know, it's not like
Should be called the criminal system. Not the justice system. They're fucking criminals.
we're criminals, they're criminals.
Just crime everywhere.
Yeah, it's especially in like, you know, like private prisons, bro. You know, a private prison, like, can you imagine?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, like someone else, you know, is loaning this space out so we can bring in some criminals and fucking find the cheapest way to do it.
I think I had a dream about being in a
Sad,
private
bro.
prison, bro. I swear, I remember being in like some house in jail. It was like a jail in some house. It was so far, far away. Fought some people.
Stupid, man. I mean, you know, like, wow. The government can't even manage their own, so they're bringing in a third party. Like, doesn't that say something? Like, why are we throwing so many people? Like, you know, like, it should be about fixing people.
Definitely, like, give people, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they do try to give people
Yeah, something.
some classes, but the people have to want it. They have to go.
No doubt. It's what. Yeah, it's what everything. I guess. Yeah, you gotta want it. But I mean, yeah, I guess it feels more directed towards that, though. I guess wholly, you know, rather than just throwing people in a cell to, you know, keep it full.
Yeah, and honestly, in some of those programs are only accessible in certain facilities,
Yeah.
so it's not always accessible. So they don't always have the resources either.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely would help if they would make the resources more accessible.
Yeah.
And then they try to get into these other facilities, and it takes them fucking months to even try, you know, to even get the, you know, attempt in. Damn.
Yeah, man.
What a time.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
But it's 420. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great
Let's
time.
get Jesus. Wow. You want to take the shot?
Yeah, let's do it up.
Very special cognac. Hennessy.
It's my favorite. I'm a cognac guy.
Yeah, I like it. I like my darks. You know, some wine, some cognac. I mean, not wine, some whiskey. Cognac.
Nice. I like some wine though.
Oh yeah, Moscato's good.
It's really good.
420.
Smoke weed every day.
Ooh. Biggin. Good one.
That was crazy.
Ooh. That hit you.
Yup. That's you, brother.
That's, Whew. Man. Denver, Colorado. It's Sparta.
When was the first time you smoked weed? How old were you?
I was, I think, either 11 or 12, and it was probably more like 12, maybe. But it was Halloween, I think. Well, this could have been the one I talked about. But anyway, it was Halloween, and essentially, we was hanging out with some friends. We were going trick or treating and stuff. They're a little bit older than me, but like we went over to like this school over here that had like this little went up that Pueblo, and they still had the little garden. And yeah, I whipped out my little pipe and shit that I got, and yeah, we just smoked and it was, yeah, really, you know, everyone talks about like not getting high the first time. I mean, I just got like really hungry, and I did feel a little high, but yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I just went around walking trick or treating a little bit. What about you?
So like, I actually used to smoke a lot when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure my first time smoking I was 9. Right? 'Cause a lot of the friends used to be older. And they'd all be smoking or whatever. But I never actually used to get high. You know, I felt like when I was a kid I would smoke, but I would never get high. I don't know what the fuck it was. But so like I didn't like the first time I actually got high, I was in like 7th grade. I stole my mom's pipe.
Yeah.
And I didn't even smoke weed. I smoked the resin in my mom's pipe.
Did the trick?
Yeah, I got a little high, you know. I felt like I was cool. That's the best way I can explain it. You know, I'm a kid. I stole my mom's pipe. I got a little high. I went to school. I sold it.
You sold the pipe?
Sold her pipe. Got caught because the kid snitched on me.
What?
Yeah. Well, he got caught, and he snitched on me. He said he bought it from me. And then my mom came to the school, and she's like, "Let me see the pipe." She seen it, and she whipped my ass because it was her pipe.
Did you take it back or no?
Nah, she didn't take it back.
Nah.
Or I don't know. But she, you know, I'm pretty. I know she wanted to see the pipe to see if it was her pipe. And it was hers.
Yeah.
She was not happy.
She wasn't having it.
She was not happy.
Shit.
I got suspended for like 2 weeks.
I wonder how you got caught. Did they smell it or something maybe?
That kid was stupid. I shouldn't trust that kid anyway. He snitched on me the year before. I should have fucking been
Yeah, he did.
smarter.
Oh man.
Yeah. Wait, was it the same kid? I don't know if it was the same kid, honestly. I honestly don't know if it was the same kid. But the year before I got snitched on, I some kid.
Same type of thing?
Well, I think it was the same kid. I swear, I think it was the same kid. I sold him some sugar. Told him it was Coke. And he sniffed it. He sniffed it and everything, bro. Right in front of me.
And, did you think it was?
He's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what. You sure this is Coke? I was like, yeah, bro. That's the shit. I was like, acting like I knew, bro. I acted like I was somebody. I remember I had it in this little fucking bag and everything. It was all stupid. I got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure whoever it was snitched on me, bro. That person snitched on me and said I had that sugar, said it was Coke. And yeah. Well, I was showing a whole bunch of people though too. I was like, I got this Coke. I got this Coke. It's also sugar. It was so believable. I got this for the snippet. And I sold it to him. I sold him the sugar.
Yeah, how much did he pay for it?
He was like $10. It was like a little bag.
Interesting.
If it was Coke, that'd have been a lot of money for that. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, definitely want to coke. It's sugar, bro.
And then you got suspended for that too.
Yeah, I got suspended. I only got suspended for a day though. Yep. For a day. It wasn't that bad. Alright. I got my ass whooped for that though.
Good ass whooping.
I remember that day. My mom was so pissed.
Yeah.
My brother was kind of laughing. He always used to laugh when I got in trouble.
Who was that?
Sam, yeah. Always.
I got
Like, fucking dumbass. What the fuck you doing? I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, bro, this is not funny right now. I feel all stupid. I got caught. You know, before I was feeling all cool. Now I'm all stupid. I was like, oh. That's what I get, bro. Being fucking dumb. Doing stupid shit like that at school. Trusting that. I swear it's that same kid, too, man. I definitely should trust him when I sold him that pipe.
Yeah. Now you know. There won't be a third time.
Oh, fuck me. I mean, that's me. I'm the fool. I guess the same, right?
Well,
One time, or fool me once. Shame on you.
Like third time, I forget what the name is.
I forget the girl one, actually.
Yeah, it's all about living and learning, man. But yeah, it's interesting. Interesting stuff. Life's good though, I suppose. Could always be worse. I'd always look on the bright side.
Oh yeah. Life's always good, bro.
Yeah.
Alright. Life's what you make it, actually, I should say.
Well, it is. But if you make it good and
Yeah.
hope it to be good, it will be good. It's all about perception. The 90-10 rule. You know the 90-10 rule? It's 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react.
I have heard that.
Yeah, bro. That's what it's all about.
Have you ever heard of 80-20? I'm not sure exactly what it
Is
is.
it the same as that? It might be the same.
No, it's not.
What's 80-20?
Okay.
It's a little 80-20.
80-20, I think it's called like the Pomodoro technique or something like that, bro. And it's like 20% effort. Let's see.
Where's D Woods?
Huh?
Where's D Woods?
Hey, yeah, we had to reschedule.
Pareto principle.
So we're
Okay.
going with the 420.
It's
You
an
know the neighbor
aphorism.
one, you know.
Huh?
You know the neighbor? Our buddy next door?
Jared?
No.
Oh,
The guy who showed me some of his music, bro, he's trying to get on.
Oh, nice.
So, we're gonna have a conversation with him.
One of these days.
His music's good too.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys though where
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he doesn't like putting his music out there.
Okay. Go check out
Well, because you know a lot of people get their music.
Angelo's new song, you know?
Though people can steal their song.
Oh, yeah, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, he's like, I can't put it out there until I'm ready to put it out there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Lowe's dropping something every week, bro.
fuck.
What's
Every week,
that?
bro.
Here's
Don't
what I
matter.
think.
People can't even understand his realm.
That's it, right?
I do.
Well,
As long as I know
here's
what's
what I
up.
think.
Oh,
Is that the
yeah.
new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, go peep it, peeps.
Man, everyone go check out the new song. Here's what I think. Just dropped.
Also peep the last episode, and the next
Oh, yeah.
episode, and all the
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, make sure
Like,
you're staying
subscribe,
tuned.
comment,
Yeah,
tell your friends.
we're keeping it coming. We're keeping it coming. We're gonna have some more interesting stuff coming for y'all. I know MNG was talking about Wiggy Now is about to be dropping.
Yeah, stay tuned.
I don't know when he was talking about dropping that, but
It's coming soon this month.
it's coming soon. Just know it.
What's up?
You're just gonna see it. It's gonna be there. You're just like, oh shit, let me check it out. Alright, yeah.
Ready for the MNG.
Yeah.
You know, MNG, every day he speaks, this shit come out.
Oh yeah. 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, is an aphorism which assures that 80% of outcomes or outputs result from 20% of all causes or inputs for any given event.
Interesting. Well, I have to learn more about that myself.
Yeah, it's an interesting
All right, y'all. Peace and love.
Till next time.